Roberto here for another video review. It's a very special one, as I always say. Chocolate's always special, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Nestlé Milkybar Gold. Creamy caramelised taste. Yes, basically caramel for all intents and purposes. Yes, look at that. No artificial colours or flavours, it says. It looks very gorgeous, doesn't it? I mean, look at that. It looks very nice. Yeah, very beautiful, actually. Yeah, there's talk of this being called Galac, I think, in Australia, but I think it's basically is a Galac bar here, and I think this is what it's called in Belgium, basically, maybe some other European countries, but this is the Australian bar, so it's not called in Australia, basically. So yeah, you can see Australian address somewhere over on it. There we go. Australia, New Zealand, there we are. Yeah, very interesting one. This one looks very nice, as I say, basically a caramel bar. Don't know why they've not done it in the UK, but they haven't, so that's really, yeah, I wish they would do. Hopefully they will at some point, because Milkybar is really, really nice. Probably the best white chocolate out there, really. I think just almost, you know, second to none, I would have said. It's that good, a white chocolate. I know it's not particularly posh, but it doesn't matter. It's still really nice. What's he got here as description? Fall in love with Milkybar Gold. Deliciously smooth golden white chocolate with a creamy caramelised taste that is as good as gold. Wow. Yeah, so as you might know, Caramac is available in the UK, but that's not actually white chocolate. Believe it or not, it's not actually got chocolate in it. Whereas this actually should be white chocolate, so yeah. Similar to the Cadbury Caramel as well, which is available in Australia, but also the UK recently. We love milk, which is why Milkybar is made with real milk goodness and has no artificial colours or flavours. In Australia, do give you the calorie information, but it's don't give you kilocalories, give you kilojoules, so it's roughly a quarter. So I might have to do a caption on the screen, which I probably have done around now to convert it. But basically, see servings per package 9, serving size 80.9 grams per row, basically, which is probably about, I think, feeling it about three chunks. And it's 450 kilojoules, so roughly 115 calories, roughly something like that, 116. 6.7 grams of fat, 3.9 of which are saturates. There we go. We've got the ingredients there. Milk, soy is 30%, and contains milk soy. It doesn't say chocolate in it, does it actually? So maybe this doesn't actually contain chocolate. I said it did a minute ago, but it doesn't. There's no mention of chocolate there, is there? So, interesting. Don't know. Maybe it isn't, yeah. So on the front it says made with real milk goodness. So who knows, maybe it is quite similar to the Caramac, and it doesn't actually contain Nestlé Milkybar at all. So very interesting. Okay. There you go. Know your portions, 1 row, 3 segments, as I said, 1 serve. There we go. What's the weight of the actual bar? 170 grams there. So yeah, it looks very interesting, but yeah, just what it is then. Doesn't seem to actually be Milkybar then in that case. Doesn't seem to actually be white chocolate. I'm sure, you know, Milkybar is white chocolate in the UK at least. Not sure what it is in Australia, but I'm quite sure it would be. Well, you'd think it would be, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. But yeah, this does not seem, at least according to the ingredients list, to have chocolate in it. So yeah, let me know what you think about that, but it doesn't seem to contain it from looking at that. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, actually just interrupting myself here, just because I realised that obviously we do have this Galac to hand. Of course, if you look at the ingredients there, it does say white chocolate with spiced biscuit pieces, but that's obviously the print on the top. But if I look over here, please see ingredients: chocolate blanc, white chocolate, 90%, and that's not what it says there. So yeah, so clearly this is not white chocolate. So interesting, that, isn't it? So let's say white chocolate, bitter chocolate or chocolate, 90%. But yeah, it says milk solids 30%, and so who knows what this actually is? It doesn't even say. Doesn't seem to even say it's got caramel in it. So really unsure what really this actually is, or whether there's some kind of trick there. But I'll say the ingredients you'd think would be the ingredients. So interesting. But I'll say let's give it an open, and after that we'll give it a taste, find out more. So let's give it an open. Right, okay, we're going to give this Milkybar Gold an open, creamy caramelised taste. So time recording, I've done about 920 reviews, more than that, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. In the top right hand corner, I'll put a link to a place to all the other reviews. There's some related ones: Australian reviews, Nestlé reviews, white chocolate reviews, if this is white chocolate. Yeah, so after you watch this, go check this out. Hopefully enjoy those too. Oh wow, it does have a lovely smell to it, a lovely look to it as well. It's a bit shiny on the bottom there. Quite darker, at least than it looks on my camera. I think that's probably, yeah, there you go. The coloration is probably a bit more like that. There we go. So quite nice. So it's a 3x, what is it? A 3x9 bar, is it? I think. Yes. Okay, you can see the individual designs there. There's Nestlé on it. It's pretty good. It's quite thick. So there's a bit of a shine there at the bottom. Not sure what that is. There we go. Let's give a bit of a measure then, shall we? Why not? So we've got the calipers here. Let's give it a measure in the width. Okay, 9 centimeters pretty much, 9.1 almost. Then the height, we'll do it just the regular one, not between the troughs at first. Height of the segments. 1 centimeter there, can't quite tell, hard for me to show you, but let's see, about 1 centimeter basically, can't quite tell, but yeah. And in between the segments, about 7 millimeters, 6.7 there. Okay. All right, yes, and then the width overall. Let's get my the calipers aren't long enough to do that, so let's have a see. About 18.8 centimeters. And then from there, not too bad. Now obviously it's rounded at the top, so yeah, it is at the bottom. But there we go. All right, there's a bit of a step at the side as well. It's not straight at the sides. Yeah, don't think there's going to be much to show here. Can snap it a bit, but it's clearly just going to be, yeah, just the same all the way through. But there you go. It does look quite nice there, you can see. It does look lovely. Yeah, very tasty indeed. Very nice and creamy looking, very caramel looking. Honestly, whether it is actually white chocolate, I don't know. It's not, it says it has a description of white chocolate on the back, but there's no actual white chocolate in the ingredients list, so not sure what to make of it, but it doesn't caramel either, so it seems a bit strange, so not sure what to make of that. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Let's lift myself up and do that. Let's give it a taste. Okay, now I'm going to give this Nestlé Milkybar Gold a taste, creamy caramelised taste. But oddly, I'm not sure just what this is. Whether it says here, fall in love with Milkybar Gold, deliciously smooth golden white chocolate with a creamy caramelised taste. That's as good as gold. But in the ingredients, you can see just down here, there's no white chocolate listed. So I really don't know what to make of that. I mean, unless that is what white chocolate is, all this stuff here. But it's not normal. I would have normally expected it to say literally white chocolate. I don't see any caramel in there either, so really don't know what's going on here. Yeah. I don't know. Really strange. But alright, well, I think we need to give it a taste and find out, if it tastes nice. That's the main thing, isn't it? But ingredients list seems to be a bit contradictory, a bit unclear. So anyway, well, let's give it a taste. Let's do it. It's very creamy. It's like, I'm not sure whether it's white chocolate or not, It's hard to say. I mean, it doesn't... If you ask me what kind of chocolate it was, I guess I would say white chocolate, but hard to say. It does taste like, maybe it's like more of a Caramac or something. I'm not too sure, so I don't know. But if I didn't know that, I would have said, oh yeah, it's just white chocolate with caramel in it. But I'm not too sure. But it does have a caramel taste. It obviously looks like it has a caramel taste, which is very nice. Segments look very tasty indeed. But yeah, I don't know. But it's nice. It's definitely quite smooth. I like it. It's got a nice smooth taste. Very, there's obviously no caramel in there or anything like that, but it just comes across very nice actually. Yeah, it's a nice caramel taste. Now, obviously, whether it's really white chocolate or not, I don't know. Whether there's actual caramel in it, I don't know. It doesn't look like there is on the ingredients list, but it tastes like a white chocolate with caramel. It really does. So, and I feel like it's not quite as powdery as a Caramac either, so it does feel authentic, even if it isn't. Yeah. I like this. Hard to say whether it's as good or the other caramels without having them to hand. It definitely doesn't feel to be any worse. I feel like it's a nice, soft caramel white chocolate, really. Smooth. Interesting, but as I say, it's a very subtle caramel, really. I think if you kind of closed your eyes and ate it, and without knowing it was caramel or meant to be caramel or some kind of, something like this, basically, where it implies that it is like a caramel white chocolate. I don't know whether would I really think that, maybe I probably would, because I think I've tasted similar before, but, I'm just trying to think if I'm going to take my preconceptions away. Am I really getting much of a caramel taste? And it's a weird one actually. I feel like a lot of the taste is with the eyes in this case, strangely enough. Yeah, I feel like it's perhaps not really that caramel-like. I mean, it tastes like that, but I think it's because I've visually seen it, you know, if I've visually seen it. You know what I mean? I feel, it's a funny one. I mean, whether that's the case with other ones, but I think with this one, I'm really on the lookout for the fact that it isn't really caramel because it doesn't have caramel on the ingredients list. Not white chocolate either. But as I say, so I don't know whether I'm just making up or imagining it, but it does feel a bit odd, and I'm not sure whether it really tastes like caramel when I really think about it. But nonetheless, it actually comes across like it does either way. I'm just thinking, am I just really tasting like a sort of odd tasting milk bar? And by odd, I don't mean that in a negative way, but just something that's not quite, that pretends to be caramel. And I feel like that might be the case, really. It's very unusual. I think there's some shenanigans going on here. Now, it could be the case with other sort of caramel bars, and I've just not really been looking for it before. But yeah, it does seem odd. I feel like it doesn't really taste like caramel when you think about it. It's only because you're seeing it looking like caramel, and you think, oh, well, it must taste like caramel, and it's called gold, and this, that, and the other. But it's a funny one, really. So it is quite nice. It's quite smooth. Doesn't really catch you in the throat like white chocolate does. But as I say, whether it is white chocolate, I don't know. It says it is at one point, and then but on the ingredients list it doesn't. But I quite like it. I don't think it's going to blow your socks off. Maybe I've got a bit sort of numb to caramel over the months that it's been out of the year or two, whatever. I don't know. It's perhaps not quite as special as it was. I'm not sure. But it's still a nice bar, this one. Whether it's chocolate or not, I don't know. Whether there's caramel in it or not, I don't know. As I say, it doesn't seem like there is if the ingredients list is anything to go by, which you'd think it would be. So I think this one's just a pleasant bar, really. I think it does what it sets out to do to an extent. I mean, assuming that the fact that it might not have white chocolate in there and might not have caramel in there is what it sets out to do, but it tastes like it does, and it feels like it does, and it looks nice, and it looks indulgent. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not really getting much of a strong taste of anything, really. I feel like I'm just getting a smooth taste, which is fine, but I don't feel like I feel like it's a bit mundane to an extent. It's just not quite strong enough, even like a sort of chocolatey type flavour or a caramel flavour, really, for me. To really sort of blow my socks off, but it's nonetheless still a pleasant experience, and I think a nice experience, and I think that's kind of what you'd want, really, something smooth, as I say. But for that reason, it won't blow your socks off. So for me, dubious as to whether it actually is white chocolate, dubious as to whether it is actually caramel. I'm not sure it is, and I feel like if you didn't know what it looked like, you wouldn't really taste caramel. I think it's all in the eyes, really, strangely enough. And as I don't really get much of a white chocolate taste either, so I don't know. It feels a bit like a strange shenanigan-filled bar, really, where it's perhaps not quite what it seems. But nonetheless, it tastes nice. A smooth taste, looks great. Looks very indulgent, but it's not going to blow your socks off. So I think for me, 4 out of 5. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program. Link for that's in the description, as is a link for the Discord server, which is great way to keep in touch with myself and be part of the community. Click on all the links that are appearing on the screen now. If they're not there now, they will be shortly. It's great to support the channel by checking out my other videos. Leave a like, leave a comment or free. Always great to hear from you. Always do my best to reply, and have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya. Bye.